Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm doing another video now of some more houses that we went to go and have a look at before we actually found our final house. So this one over here we went to see was just Ben and myself, and it was actually a really nice house, to be honest. It didn't really need much work doing, probably just a bit of a clean up and change anything that we wanted to for our own personal liking. And as you can see, it was actually quite in really good condition compared to some of the ones that we did look at. I think for us, the main problem for us was just the size of it. So I guess when we were looking at houses, it was quite difficult to determine the proper size, really, from an internet article or listing to actually going and seeing it in person. Fireplace was nice as well. Again, most of the houses that we were looking at were quite sort of country kind of houses that kind of had a nice feel to them, like an old sort of, you know, we wanted something with character, basically. And, you know, especially the ones that we were looking at, nice fireplaces and things like that. So yeah, this one wasn't too bad. The nice garden, again, very, very nice garden. Lovely outbuilding in the garden as well. This is the second one, well, not second, but in this video. This one was actually another one that we really, really liked, and we actually put an offer in on this one as well. The price was really good for us. The size wasn't too bad. I think the main issue that I kind of had was that I didn't really like the layout of it. The garden was also a little bit too small for my liking. So this was one of the loft, and yeah, again, all very good condition, really. Not much damage, nice size. I think for me, the garden and the layout of the front room was just a bit of a put off, really. And then we just went into the loft of this property, and it was really well insulated, and it looked to be quite weather tight, which was good. Nice size as well for storage, no rot in the beams or anything like that, so that was a really good sign, actually. The garden, again, was a really lovely garden, just too small for me personally. And the kitchen, again, all old-fashioned, nice, I mean clean if you just needed to use it until you could upgrade. Lovely front room, and Ben and I were having fun deciding how we would fit in the beds and what the sizing would be like. Really lovely wooden beams, wooden staircase, and that. I think it had 2 or 3 bathrooms, and 2 toilets, I think. Nice storage. Next door garden, just from upstairs, having a look around. Again, some storage space. Again, checking out the main bedroom, see how we would fit the bed in. That's the ensuite for the main bedroom. So, I mean, in terms of overall, it was actually a really nice house. That was the main bedroom again. We're just checking out the sizing of how the bed would fit. And the garden was really pretty. I had a lovely time in there looking at the flowers and that lovely little shed that was in there. And nice driveway. So, yeah, I mean, this was another house that we looked at. And it was very run down, in need of lots of work, but very, very big. The price was really good as well, which attracted us to it. It had been left empty, again, as many of the other houses, for quite a long time. So it was very, very deteriorated. But again, a very, very old house. And yeah, so this is still that same house. It's just a few more videos and pictures from it, and you can see that there was a huge amount of work that needed to be done to it. Same as many of the other houses that we looked at, it was left empty for many, many years and deteriorated quite a lot. The front garden was a bit of a concern for us as well, so in the end we kind of just decided against this one. This is the next one that we had a look at. It's quite a sped up version of this one. Quite a quirky house with a bit of modern mixed in with very old vintagey. I loved exploring this house because I found some really cool things that just were so antique-y. And so the next house that we looked at was a very new build, Ben and I on site. Yes, please. This house was one that we looked at, and this one as well, and a few more, but I just didn't get any pictures or videos from it that I can find to upload with, so you can just see the fronts of them. For us, this was such an exciting time, viewing so many houses, getting to see what we liked, what we didn't like, and to finish off a very busy day, we had a lovely sunset drive home, overlooking all the fields that would hopefully become near to our new home.